I invested $1,000 in SCHD, and my very first dividend payout came in $9.10, and it felt amazing. It might sound small, but that $9.10 is a win, and every big journey starts with small steps. I know a lot of you are thinking about investing, but feel like you're jumping into the deep end without knowing how to swim. I've been there too. But don't worry, I'm here to show you exactly how I bought SCHD, break down the real numbers, and share the real results. A little backstory first. I'm fairly new to investing. Next month marks my 1-year anniversary at my new job, and to be honest, I'm already feeling the grind of the 9 to 5. I mean, how many of us can relate to feeling like, there's got to be more than this, right? The truth is, I didn't start investing as early as I should have. Like a lot of people, I put it off thinking I had plenty of time. But here's the thing, time is one of the biggest factors when it comes to growing wealth, so I realized I need to start building wealth now. So for anyone out there feeling the same, tired of the grind, ready to build wealth, I'm here to show you that even small steps like investing $1,000 can snowball into something huge over time. What I'm doing is all about building financial security, whether through savings, investments, or creating streams of passive income. Financial freedom means something different for everyone. For me, it's not about fancy cars or private jets. It's about peace of mind. It's knowing that no matter what happens, whether it's an unexpected bill or a global pandemic, I won't have to completely change my lifestyle. I learned this the hard way. When the pandemic hit, I got hospitalized and had to stop working. Suddenly, I had no idea where the money to pay my bills was going to come from. That feeling of uncertainty, of scrambling for a solution, was terrifying, and I made a promise to myself that I would never go through that again. That's why I'm so focused on this, so that I'll be ready with whatever life throws at me. I won't have to worry about how to keep the lights on or put food on the table. That's my version of financial freedom: stability, security, and never feeling like I'm on the edge. I'm not affiliated with any company, and I'm not a financial advisor. This is just me sharing my experience. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned pro, I hope my journey sparks some inspiration for anyone looking to boost their passive income. Anyway, I use Fidelity as my brokerage account. It's also where I keep my 401k through my employer, and I recently moved my health savings account over from Via Benefits to Fidelity as well. Right now, I've got around $20,000 sitting here, but about $10,000 of that is tucked away as my emergency fund. And I'm being strategic. My main focus is on building a consistent stream of income through dividends and smart investments. Here is how I bought $1,000 of SCHD through the Fidelity app using my phone. SCHD was priced $82.93 at that time, and I had $1,000 ready to invest in my health savings account. I just entered $1,000, then tapped review. Okay, now 2 notifications popped up. One about agreeing to the amended Fidelity account customer agreement, which includes a new section on fractional share trading, and another advising me to consider my time horizon and risk tolerance since this is an HSA account. So about the first one, Fidelity has this awesome feature called fractional shares. This means you can invest even if you don't have enough to buy a full share of a stock or ETF. So even if SCHD is priced at $83, you can still invest $10, $50, or whatever amount you have available. Okay, no problem. Clicked buy, and I now own 12 shares of SCHD. So SCHD stands for Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF. In simple terms, it's a collection of top-notch dividend-paying companies that keep your money working for you. As of today, SCHD is priced at around $84.21 a share, and it holds 103 heavy-hitting companies: Lockheed Martin, AbbVie, BlackRock, Coca-Cola, and Home Depot, just to name a few. These companies are solid. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. SCHD is diversified across multiple sectors like healthcare, consumer goods, tech, and more. So if one industry takes a hit, others will hold you up. That's why I don't stress too much about market volatility, and SCHD's gross expense ratio is just 0.06%. Gross expense ratio is the percentage of your investment that goes toward managing the fund. So in SCHD's case, for every $1,000 you invest, only 60 cents goes toward management fees. And you don't even feel the impact. The gross expense ratio doesn't hit you directly. It comes out of the fund's assets before the returns hit your account. So it's a behind the scenes cost that doesn't eat away at your investments like some high fee funds do. But what gets me pumped about SCHD is the dividends. Over the past 12 years, SCHD has grown its dividend every single year. Right now, its dividend yield is sitting at a solid 3.48%, and they've been growing their dividends at an average of 11% a year for the past decade. That's compound interest working its magic. Here's how my SCHD investment looks so far. I bought $1,000 of SCHD on September 5th, 2024. So far, I've made a gain of $19.16, just a 1.92% increase. The current value is $1,019.09 for 12.056 shares, and the average cost basis is $82.94 per share. I received a dividend payout of $9.10, and I'm reinvesting that. I know it doesn't sound like much, but over time, those dollars will add up. The thing about investing is that it's not always about the big numbers right away. It's about getting those small wins under your belt. Every little bit of progress is proof that your money is working for you. Those small wins build momentum and lead to something much bigger. That $9.10 dividend may seem small, but when I reinvest it, I'm buying more shares of SCHD, which means next quarter I'll receive more dividends. Then I reinvest those dividends, buy more shares, and the cycle repeats. This is called compounding, where the returns you earn start to generate returns of their own. It's like building a snowball at the top of a hill. At first, it's tiny, but as it rolls down, it picks up more snow and grows faster and faster. That's what compounding does for your money. So even though $9.10 or a 1.92% gain might not seem like much now, it's the start of a long-term journey toward financial freedom. These small wins help build your confidence as an investor. They remind you that the system works, that your money is doing what it's supposed to be doing, growing, and that's powerful. When I started, I was honestly skeptical. Would $1,000 really make a difference? But now, after seeing my investment grow by $19.16 and receiving my first dividend, I realize that it's not about getting rich quick. It's about stacking those small gains over time. I think of it like learning to ride a bike. At first, it's wobbly, and I don't go very far, but with each pedal, I build confidence. Then before I know it, I'm cruising down the street. It's the same with investing. Every small gain is like a push of the pedal, helping me pick up speed toward my bigger financial goals. Check this out. If I had dropped $50,000 into SCHD back in 2014, reinvested all those dividends, and let it ride without adding a single extra penny, I'd be sitting on $145,000 right now. And even after adjusting for inflation, that's still a solid $108,000. Now, imagine if you had $50,000 today and put it into SCHD, you could see similar growth over the next 10 years. I know, $50,000 sounds like a crazy amount of cash. Who just has that kind of money lying around, right? But what if it's possible? What if you found a way to get there? The potential is huge. Let's say you somehow found a way to scrape together $50,000. You drop that into SCHD today, let those dividends roll back in, and you don't touch it for 30 years. That $50,000 could turn into a whopping $1.8 million, and you could be pulling in $143,000 a year in dividends alone. That's like getting paid to do nothing. Imagine sipping pina coladas on a beach, living entirely off passive income. Talk about living the dream. But if $50,000 feels like a moonshot, no worries. How about starting with just $1,000? And if you add $500 every month, that strategy could still snowball into $1.9 million, paying you $148,000 a year in dividends. That's next level passive income. This is where the magic of compounding and consistency comes into play. Small, steady steps can lead to massive gains over time. And that's what I'm working toward, growing that dividend income until one day it's bigger than my actual paycheck. My investment's paying me more than my job? That's the ultimate goal. And as my portfolio grows, I'll keep you all updated on the wins, the lessons, and everything in between. So how about you? Are you investing in SCHD or any other dividend-paying stocks? Drop a comment below and share your experience. What other investing strategies are you using? And if you haven't started investing yet, don't stress. I'm still in the early stages too. If I can do it, you can too. Whether you're starting with $1,000 or $10, just getting started puts you way ahead of where I was. The important thing is to start now. If you're serious about building wealth and reaching financial freedom, hit that subscribe button and don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Share this video with someone who needs to start investing. Remember, every dollar counts and consistency is key.